I want to talk briefly about an upgrade or a way to upgrade those sit-ups or crunches that you are doing by the hundreds. So I know that sit-ups and crunches are this old school exercise that everybody loves because they get a great ab burn and they just make you feel like you're doing a lot of work. But what if we were changing the time that we're spending on those exercises and spending it using our abs to get better movement and better control of our spines instead of just throwing ourselves around to feel like we're doing some sort of work? So what I mean by that is slowing it down and feeling sensations and kind of working on control. Because if you think about a sit-up, a lot of the time it looks like throwing yourself up into this position and then just kind of flopping back down. Now, you're moving, you're probably gonna get your heart rate up, it might feel really hard, but are we really going to be getting much more out of it other than that? And I would argue maybe not, and maybe let's try something a little bit different that's still going to be difficult, but also going to allow you to work on some control of your spine, specifically in spine flexion. So instead of doing a bunch of those sit-ups, let's slow it down and work on control. So to do that, you're going to lay on your back. You can have your feet on the ground, or they can be supported from somebody else or underneath something to hold you down. You're gonna cross your arms across your chest, which I'm not gonna do because of the mic. And then we're going to tuck our chin, and we're gonna try to slowly feel our spine in the mat, one segment at a time, coming up as far as we can. When you can't go up anymore, maybe feel your abs and try to squeeze them a little bit more to get higher. Hold for a few seconds, maybe 3 to 5, and then slowly try to roll down one segment at a time back to the starting position. So again, I'm gonna do that one more time without talking so I'm not yelling into the mic. Come up really slow, we pause, maybe squeeze those muscles a little bit more to get a little bit more out of them. Hold that for 3 to 5 seconds and then slowly come back down one segment at a time into the mat. And you can move very quickly up so you can get further, or you can work on control where you are just segmentally lifting, which will look like this. Those are gonna do different things. If you use a little bit more momentum like a normal sit-up and you hold that position and you work on owning it and control, you will get a little more range of motion versus if you don't use momentum to throw yourself up and you don't move quickly and you segmentally lift yourself up, you'll be working a little bit more on owning what you already have, which is totally fine. Whatever you decide to do, just be consistent with it and try to progress it every single week, because we know all exercises follow the basic principles of strength training, which includes things like progressive overload.